Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be talking about laser transfer hard surface papers, and we're going to have some demonstrations on a white and black mug as shown here. Paid on mine to the top of the white. My mug press wasn't big enough to fit the mug, so it kind of messed up at the top. So of course we're going to start the video off in Vinyl Master. So here we are with the end result of what we are wanting to actually create. And what I did here, I made this in Vinyl Master DSR. So let's just go back. So we've got our original image here. I've got a couple of different, I've got it put here a couple different times because I'm going to show you a couple different ways that I'm going to do it. So you can see I've already got a lot of contour cuts created right here. So let's just show you what I'm going to be doing. So at the top, I've got the white background here. So for those, and you notice these have already been reversed or mirrored. That way, you know, when I transfer them, they will be legible. So I've got those printed, you know, and these have the white background. Okay, so what I did is, you know, I remember, you know, sorry. I have it around here, measured right here, and what I did is I just, you know, clicked both of those with Control C, brought them over, Control V, got it, and just made them black. Right. So that's how I did that. Next, let's talk about these contours. And I've got my black, it's black on this page, but you know, that's going to be the white outline. That's not what we're going to, you know, some people may want to do every time. So I've got a couple of different ways here. On this one, you know, I did just a stylized outline. Same thing with that one. This one, I actually took it and I reduced the contour about, you know, just by like 0.5 millimeter. That way, you know, that'll make up for any like registration errors, or supposedly. It does help a lot with it. It doesn't, you know, fix it every single time, as you'll see in this video, but you know, it does help a lot. And then here on this bottom one, I just left them as normal. If you're curious about, you know, the contour cutting, I'll just get into that real quick. So I'll delete this one. So I've got my image here, right there, right? So I'll just go up here to this apple, tool cut, start it out. You can see it going right. Use sharp. That is a little bit bigger. I like that. Just hit accept. And then just select the contour, or I could do it this way here. You can see it. There's a lot of stuff here. So here's the contour. It's the one over there, right? There's lots of it, but for time purposes, I'll just click on it. Just Control C. Usually doing Control V, and then I just make it black, and that's how I get my white underfilling layer. Now here we are at the printing. You know, this first run through, I've just got my cyan, yellow, magenta, and black toners in, and you know, let's just go ahead and take a look. I've got one I've got pressed down inside my heat press because, let's just face it, you can already see it's curling up right here, and if it's curled up too much, that can cause some jamming, and that's not a thing that we want. So I'm going to go ahead, swap out the white toner cartridge, and then let the printer take it. And then I'm going to take out my piece of paper. So some of you may have realized that I made a mistake already, and what that was is when I loaded in the paper, I put the paper in upside down. So when it's going to print, you're going to notice that my white is going to be in the wrong places. So, you know, just goes to show you want to pay attention. Also, you'll notice that that page is really curly. And I don't want my machine to jam. So what you're going to see here is that I've taped my sheet to a piece of construction paper to run it through that second time, and that's going to keep it nice and flat. And then, I want to make sure that I have my printable sheet on the top part and also sticking out further. That way I don't have to worry about registration errors, because if the bottom sheet was sticking out further, then it would, throw your registration off a little bit more than what it's already going to be. Now, as you can see, we've got nice white layers everywhere we want it to be. Our registration's off a little bit, but that's expected. And then we've got nice solid layers, just on the CMYK layer, so we can show you what that's going to do by itself. Now we're going to apply it to some mugs. So I've got a white basic sublimation mug here, and I've got my standard heat press, but the thing is, it's broken. I got it for free, so you're going to notice I'm going to turn it on its side here, but it still works fine, as you'll see at the end of this video. So now we're going to apply the transfer to the black mug. You'll notice that the black mug isn't nice and evenly smooth like the white mug, so I had to put the transfer all the way up top, and then also, it's because it's up top, and then I have this busted heat press. I got it for free though. It's not going to be the best around that top, and so that's why you saw that line there. But I was able to get a successful transfer. So if you have, like I say, a black mug that's shaped like the white one, I'm sure that you can do much better than what I've got right here. But once I get a paycheck, I'll do some more demonstrations. That's why I said this is part one of the hard surface transfer. So when I get paid and can afford to get some black mugs and more stuff, I'll be happy to do that part. We waited for the mugs to cool down to room temperature before we put it in the cold water and started peeling off the transfer. So here we are with the completed mug. All three of my transfers transferred over successfully to a white mug with the sublimation, the sublimation mugs that we sell. And so I was really happy with that. But of course, the mug press I was using was the perfect press to use these things in. So of course it was going to work just fine. Now, I was impressed. This is the one with the white backing. I couldn't really see much of a difference between it and the one with the straight CMYK. So if you're doing straight CMYK onto the white mugs, I think it'll be just fine. Here we are with the black mug. Now, this mug was an odd shape. It didn't fit perfectly. You can see it kind of like goes out and in and whatever inside my mug press, so I couldn't get the top down well. So you can see I've got that white mark going across the top of it. It's evenly across it, so I've got one of those like 3D suction, sublimation presses. I'll try that in the next video. Like I said, I'll wait until after I get paid before I can buy more materials and fun stuff like that. Have a good time. I think I may finally have this figured out, so if you're interested in seeing some other videos about Ghost Toner, be sure to click some of these. We've got the boot camp that'll tell you everything that you need to know to get started printing Ghost, and then a few other videos for you to check out. Thanks again.